how's it going? It's Garrett coming to you live from Daily Divers, Deep Divers, diving daily, depending on which platform you're on. I think it's coming to you from YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, Facebook. Trying to get, or X, sorry, XX, sorry, how could I? So I'm trying to get it out there as much as I can. I got a quick, unique one. This may be a little long, this video, but it's really cool. It's going to be going over, like, has the arm of Yahweh been revealed to you? So this is an important one. And so this is actually how, one of the ways that God kind of showed me who he was when I read the Bible. I'm like, God, show me more, feed me. And so this is going to go over, like, has he been revealed to you? And if not, ask why not. So, if you can't see this, it's probably because you don't have a new heart. You don't have eyes to see. You don't have his, ears to hear. You don't have his spirit. You don't have a heart to know him, as in Jeremiah says. And so only he can give us that heart. And so yeah, let's dive into this. So we're going to start at Isaiah 43:10. And so you can see this here. It says, 43:10, you are my witnesses, says Yahweh, and my servant whom I have chosen, that you may know and believe me and understand that I am he. So, his servant, know and understand, I am he. My servant, that's me. Before me, there was no God formed, neither shall there be any after. And so let's start there, okay? So that's his servant. Know and understand, that is me. Okay, that's what he says. That's me. That's me. That's me right there. And so let's go on. And so let's go to Isaiah. We're digging to dive, the wedge deeper. Now before this, Isaiah 42:1, he says, behold, my servant whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth, I have put my spirit, actually it says in Hebrew on him, but here it says upon him, and he shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles, or the nations. And so let's peel this back a little bit. So 42:1, we'll peel that back. And so, behold, my servant, whom I uphold, remember Hebrew read this way, who I uphold in, my chosen one, delights, my soul, I have put my spirit, Allah, which means over, upon, in, about. You can see all the different words it means here. So it keeps going on, and reason of, awe, over, to, over, of. So Hebrew words mean very much different, a whole bunch of different ones. In is one of them. So his spirit is within him, in the midst of, almost. So that gives you an idea, right, what's going on here when you look at that word. So, but I want to focus on delights. So what does delights mean, right? Kind of relates to Matthew 3:17. Well, let's look into this. To be pleased with, accept favorably. Let's look down. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. Let's really get the strong concordance. And so it says, accept will accomplish, set, affection, approve, consent with, pleased with, to satisfy a debt. What? It is finished. What is? The debt's been paid. So isn't that kind of cool? A little nugget. He just showed me that today, actually, as I was looking to do this. So let's go back. I behold my servant whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth. I put my spirit upon him, really can mean in, on, and he shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. We know what delighteth means. Now Matthew, he says, and the voice of heaven saying, this is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. So that's, there you go, beloved son, well pleased. Now we understand. There's the relation there. My soul delighteth. and whom I am well pleased. So now you have a better understanding as far as that goes. That was pretty cool. A little cool teaching today. Isaiah 52:10 through 15. The Lord hath made bare his holy arm. What? In the eyes of all nations. Also means Gentiles. This says Gentiles, by the way. When you look into the Hebrew. Don't believe me? I'll show you. Let me show you. Gentiles. Let's see what the Hebrew says. So, made bare his holy arms in the eyes of all the Hogoyim. What's that word? Goy. Gentiles. And we can... Strong concordance. Gentile, heathen, nation people. Made bare his holy arm to the nation people, the Gentiles. Let's go back. Go back. It's too hard to read it this way. Bare for all eyes to see, all the nations and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our God. Let's see what salvation... I should have just kept it open, right? So let's see. Salvation. Yeshua. What is that? Yeshua. Elehihu. No, I can't even say it right. It's Elehinu. Anyway, Yeshua. Who is that? God, who could that be? God, what are you trying to teach me? It's Jesus. Jesus' name in Hebrew. Yeshua. There you go. Woo! Isn't that cool? What do you mean his name is all over the place in Hebrew? Yeah, it actually, and it kind of fits in every spot, actually. So kind of another, if you didn't know, now you know. Isn't that cool? And it says basically salvation God, in case you're wondering, in Hebrew. Wow. Isaiah 52:10. Thank you for that nugget, God. Little nuggets. And so he says, depart ye, go out from hence, touch no unclean thing. Go ye out of the midst of her, be ye clean, that bear the vessels of the Lord. Yahweh, we are the vessels. For you shall go out in haste, nor shall you flight. For the Lord shall go before you, and the God of Israel will be your rear ward. I can't even say that. Rear ward? What in the world are you saying here? So let's see here. Oh, he's going to be your rear guard. The God, Elihu of Israel. Elehi. I can say Elehi. I'll check it then. But what does that word mean? Rear guard. What is he talking about? Oh, to gather, remove. What? What is this? What is this you say? To assemble, to bring, consume, destroy, fetch, gather in, take together, up and again. There you go, in case you're wondering, right? There you go. Isn't that kind of interesting? He puts these nuggets all over the place. Get the Hebrew, in case you're wondering. It's kind of cool to see some of this stuff. So, let's go back. I know I'm drawing this out, but behold my servant. We already know who his servant is. He shall do prudently. He shall be exalted and extolled and be very high. What in the Daniel are you talking about? Yeah, it's in Daniel. Just so you know. It's in Daniel. It talks, so you can relate that one to Daniel. As many were astonished at thee, his vicious was so marred more than any man, more than any form of the sons of man, sons of Adam, it says there in Hebrew. So he shall sprinkle many nations, and the king shall shut their mouths at him. For that which he had not been told, which that had not been told them, they shall see. And that which they had not heard, they shall consider. So he shall sprinkle many nations. Oh, that sounds awfully familiar. Where could this be? Let's think about this. He shall sprinkle into many nations. Oh, yes, that's what Yahweh said in Ezekiel 36:25. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and you shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put it within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit within you, and I will cause you to walk in my statutes, and you shall keep my judgments and do them. You shall dwell in the land I gave your fathers, and you shall be my people, and I will be your God. I will cause you. You're not doing it. You can't. That's why you have to have a new heart, new eyes, new ears, new spirit. He has to put his spirit in you. That's how far gone we are. And even then, it doesn't even help. Sometimes we still fall short, right? Because we need Jesus. What does Jesus say? You must be born again. Unless you're washed by water and spirit, you cannot see the kingdom of God. Here you are. Here's where it comes from. Because he told them already that they couldn't see it. But we can. We get to see it. It means there's much more required out of us. So I'm doing my part, trying to, at least. I try. Not that it's a works, but because I'm saved, I bear fruit. And that fruit falls to the ground. And it fertilizes the ground, and the seed is planted, which is the word. Not your money. It's your word. It's the word of God. And to tie this all up again, to who hath believed our report? To whom has the arm of Yahweh been revealed? For he grew up before him a tender plant and a root out of the dry ground. Oh, what did I just say? And he hath no form nor comeliness. And we shall see him. And when we shall see him, there is no beauty. We should desire him. He is despised, rejected of man, a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. And he hid as our face, and we hid as our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are all healed. We all like sheep gone astray. We have turned every one his own way. And the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed, he was afflicted, yet he opened his mouth, not his mouth. He was brought to the lamb of the slaughter. And the sheep before her shearers is dumb, so he opened not his mouth. Where did I just see this? I just saw this earlier. He shall not cry nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard. A bruised reed shall he not break, or spoken flax shall he not quench. He shall bring forth judgment unto truth. He shall not fail, nor be discouraged, till he have set judgment in the earth. And the isles shall wait for his law. He just showed me this, guys. So yeah, he's teaching, not me. Isaiah 42 relates to Isaiah 53. We have proof right here. I just learned this as I'm not teaching, as he's teaching. Like I said, I'm a student, guys. I'm just a diligent student taking notes. I couldn't even read the Bible 2 years ago. Now here I am. He's using me. I tried to avoid doing this, by the way. He took away all my excuses, so that's what he does. And he causes you to walk on his way. He removes all the stones out of my way. So I had no excuse. I was left with no excuse. And I believe that's actually a verse. You'll be left without an excuse. But he definitely does do that. So here you go. Has the arm of Yahweh been revealed? No, not to you. It should be. It should be clear as day. It should be clear as day. It should be. If you're born again, it should be. If you're not, do what I did. Why? Where's my joy? Why don't I have this joy? Where's my peace? I don't have peace. I'm stressed all the time. Anxiety attacks. Depressed. Hearing weird voices that they're my own. Guys, it's not supposed to be that way. And he's being honest. He's serious. It's not. Okay? I don't have these eyes. I want those eyes. God, I want these ears to hear. I want this heart. I want a heart to know you. When I see, someone with Alzheimer's saying, they're asking him who their children are and they don't know, but they ask him who Jesus is, and they're like, oh, he's the one that saved me. Why? Because your heart has memory. That's why he says, circumcise your hearts. Secret is that only he can do it. So anyway, guys, until next time, 15 minutes. I thought this was going to be half an hour. So come to him. Ask him. Come to Jesus. Wash me. Sprinkle me. Like you said you were going to do back then. And you said you came back and said you were going to do it then. Do it to me. I want these eyes to see. I want these ears to hear. I want a heart to know you. Teach me. I want to be your student. Lead me. Lead my way. Light my path before me. God, help me be a better fisherman. Let me fish. The fish will jump right into their boat. So stay tuned, guys. I'll make more as I can. And like, comment, share if this helped you. Oh, man, am I suppressed. No one sees my videos. A handful of you do. But if this helped, please do pass it along. Please like, comment, follow, share, subscribe. Geez, there's so many different ones. Rumble, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm not on Instagram because I don't think they're very long, but my videos are too long. He teaches me too much things. But I know I'm suppressed. I've seen it firsthand. Go on Twitter and type in #Bible, and it's like, we're trying to protect you. Oh, from God. You're protecting me from God. Interesting. Interesting, Elon. Real nice. That kind of ticks me off. And I saw it. Unreal. I wish I would have recorded it. I'd be sharing it. But all right, guys. Talk to you later. Share it if this helped. See ya. Till next time.